Just before the video, I'd like to say thanks to all the people who have been watching my content and subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot to me. Anyway, onto the video. I'm gonna cut to the chase and tell you what we're gonna be going over this video. What if every class that had access to a shotgun had access to all of them? Now, I don't care about balance, this is just for fun. Got it? Okay, good, because we're gonna start with the most basic of them all. The stock shotgun. Now, I know what you're thinking, why do we have to cover the stock if all the classes that can use a shotgun have it? Well, no, there's one, there's the Scout. That's right, the Scout uses a shotgun, or you might know it as the Scattergun, which in my eyes is just a fancy shotgun, so he's on the list. But anyway, let's get back on track. The stock shotgun, all reliable. We only really need to talk about if it got added to the Scout's kit, and in my eyes, it's just a straight downgrade to the Scattergun. Not only does the Scattergun do more damage at point blank range, but it also reloads slightly faster. Now let's turn the tables and see how the Scattergun is on the other classes. It's just a better shotgun. The Babyface's blaster would be great for Soldier, Heavy, and Engineer, and would add more movement to these classes, like giving Engineer a speed boost, and if it works like the Scout, then this means his Sentry can help him build up the boost. For Heavy and Soldier, it gives them a way to move faster without giving up some of their health. This is the case for Guru and Rocket Jumping. But Pyro, oh Pyro, he already has a movement item, the Power Jack. And because you don't need to have the Babyface out to get the speed boost, it means you can have the speed boost from both the Power Jack and the Babyfaces at the same time. Overall, the Babyface's blaster is a good choice. Next, the Family Business. The Family Business's main deal is that it can fire more bullets and it can fire those bullets faster, at the cost of the damage. Overall, I feel the Family Business could be good, but the damage penalty could make it harder for you to finish off some targets. But hey, I can't lie, it's fun to play with, and if you put it on Scout, you can play Skinny Heavy. Overall, run weapon, not the best choice. Think about this. Force of Nature Heavy. Need I go on? If you weren't impressed by that, then hey, I guess clearly you're not creative. Anyway, the Force of Nature is like the Babyface's blaster. It adds more movement, and I love movement. With the Soldier, Pyro, and Engineer, it can allow you to get vertical movement without having to give up some of your health. But for Heavy, well, let me paint you a picture. You're playing Sniper on 2 forward, and out of the blue, a massive Russian man comes flying from below you with a massive minigun and just shreds you to pieces. Overall, Force of Nature, it would be fun to play with. It's completely useless. The Panic Attack can do 3 more damage than the Scattergun. It also has TF_use_fixed_weapon spreads 1 enabled, and with its faster deploy speed, you can get in someone's face, hit them with your melee, then switch to the shotgun and finish them off. But I guess you could do this with the Scattergun as well, but the fixed spread and faster deploy are a real bonus. Now, with a lot of the Engineer's weapons, they're more catered to his abilities, seeing how he's the only one who can build buildings. Shocker, I know. So the only thing this weapon does for the other classes is makes it impossible for a soldier to beat a pyro who knows how to air blast. Because as you may or may not know, the Rescue Ranger can be deflected, and well, if you didn't know that, enjoy, I guess. The Reserve Shooter already infests the pyro's loadout without giving anything, so it's just like that, but for everyone. The only class I feel that could benefit from it is the Engineer. Pair it with the Wrangler, and then you could use the rockets to get them into the air and shoot them, but this would be a very niche use, but I guess it could work. The Soda Popper's faster firing speed alone wouldn't make it the best choice, but by adding the hype meter into the mix, you could probably make some monstrous strats with this. Don't believe me? Here, I'll remind you. You're playing Heavy, there's this annoying sniper killing all of your medics. He's up super high, you'll never be able to reach him. But just with one click of your button, you're able to jump as high as you want. And pair this with the Tomislav, you can kill him. There's nothing he can do. He's just screwed. There's literally nothing. There is nothing he can do about these strats. Anyway, getting back to the topic, Soda Popper, good choice. I love movement. The Widowmaker. Oh, the Widowmaker. Where to start with you? Well, first off, all of you are thinking, what do you mean you can't even use the Widowmaker? The other classes don't have metal. Well, that's where you're wrong. Every class has 100 metal, with the Engineer having 200. And the Widowmaker takes 30 metal per shot, meaning you get 3 shots before you run out of ammo. But if you hit all your shots, you can never run out of ammo. And I'm not a game dev, but a weapon that has infinite ammo and doesn't need to reload sounds a little bit broken. Well, it sounds like that because it is. Anyway, Widowmaker would probably be the best choice you could make for every class. this is the part of the video where I go back through and see which shotguns are the best. Number 3 is the Babyface's Blaster. The added movement for just having the weapon equipped is just too good to pass up on. It's great. Number 2, the Soda Popper's hype mechanic is just a great add-on for all the classes, adding more vertical movement, and because after activating the hype you don't have to continue to have the weapon out to have the benefits from the mechanic, it just makes it a better choice than the Force of Nature. And last but not least, and if you guessed it, good job, it's the Widowmaker. In my eyes, it's one of the most broken guns in the game. Even if you only get 3 shots before you're out of ammo, the ability to not need to reload or even care about ammo is just too strong, and it would work great on any classes. Think about it, Pyro and Scout need to be up close to fight their opponents, and it can help the Heavy and Soldier finish off overextending enemies. It's just overall a great choice for all people involved. Anyway, thank you to all the people who stuck around to the end of the video, and I'd just like to remind you that these are my ideas and my opinions, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see ya.